Welcome to Unshakable, the power of persistence, dismissing detractors, and unleashing your true potential. It's all about grit today. I'm Jack Journey, and we've got a fantastic show, one that's going to equip you with the tools to never back down, not let the doubters detract you, and overcome your obstacles. Basically, discover how to relentlessly pursue what you believe in so you can ultimately transform your life. And we're going to start with the basics, the power of persistence. Why is it that some people, it seems, can weather any storm while others give up at the first sign of a drizzle? It's simply that unyielding trait, persistence. Think of your favorite success stories, whether it's an Oscar winner, a tech guru, or your local hero. They're not just loaded with talent, they're armored up with a never say die attitude. Persistence is the gear that turns dreams into reality. It's not about being immune to failure. It's about learning to overcome rejections and setbacks. So let's tackle the naysayers, the doubters, those annoying detractors. You see, when you're climbing your way up, there will always be people, voices, trying to pull you down. And sometimes it's from external forces like social media, coworkers, doubting family and friends. But more often than you think, it's that doubting voice inside our own heads. You know what I'm talking about. That little voice that tells you you're not good enough, smart enough, your idea is no good. The one that forgot why whatever it was such a great idea in the first place. Well, here's the secret. You don't need to silence them. You just need to sing your own song a little louder. Persistence or grit, it's the very fabric of success, like the silent engine powering the flashy sports car. They propel us forward when the going gets tough. So how does this engine rev up your personal and professional life? Well, from relationships to career advancements, the bridge between wanting and getting is often persistence. It's persistence that turns a no into a not yet, and self-belief that morphs I can't into I will. This is one of the hard-earned truths that I've learned from 30 plus years working with and spending time with people who have defied all the odds. So how do you acquire this persistence? It's a great question. It doesn't come naturally all the time, and even when it does, it still needs a reboot every so often. So let's talk about our 10 commandments to help you practice persistence and sideline your detractors. You're going to want to jot these down. There's also a worksheet as always. If you're already a subscriber to my email list, it will be in the weekly podcast email. If not, just click below and you'll be able to sign up and download it right away. All right, commandment number 1, know your why. Your passion, your purpose, your raison d'etre. This is your North Star. Knowing your why is the cornerstone of persistence. It's the driving force that keeps you going when things get tough. If your why is clear and deeply meaningful, it can sustain your energy, ignite your passion, and fuel your perseverance. Without a strong why, it is so easy to lose your way, especially with all of life's many distractions and challenges. Failure to understand your why can lead to aimlessness, inconsistency, and a lack of motivation. You might find yourself being easily swayed by detractors or discouraged by setbacks. So ask yourself, what truly motivates me? Be honest. What am I passionate about? Why is this so important to me? What will achieving this mean to me, my life, my loved ones? Then align your actions with your why and let it be your compass. Commandment number 2, surround yourself with positivity, because the people and environment around you significantly impact your mindset, attitude, and ultimately your ability to be persistent. Surrounding yourself with positivity encourages optimism, boosts your self-confidence, and promotes resilience. Positive people radiate energy that can inspire and push you to keep striving. On the flip side of that, negativity can be draining, self-doubt, it can hinder your progress. So consciously choose to spend time with people who uplift you and engage in activities that inspire positivity. try to cultivate an environment that propels you forward, not one that pulls you back. Commandment number 3, set clear, realistic goals and make a plan. Vague goals tend to fizzle out. You got to be specific. So think about competing in a high jump without a bar. How do you know if you've actually gotten over it or not, right? You need a plan. So set achievable, realistic goals that keep you grounded, focused, and motivated. It allows you to track your progress and celebrate small victories, build momentum. Realistic goals serve as stepping stones towards your bigger dreams. When you set unrealistic goals, it can lead to feeling overwhelmed, frustrated, and eventually you're going to get burnt out. So setting your goals too high or too vaguely might discourage you when you fail. So here's what you do. Use SMART goals. I love these. SMART is an acronym for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound. Now break down your larger goals into smaller, manageable ones. This works so well. I used this when I wrote my book, my screenplay, actually for a lot of larger tasks and goals in particular, because breaking it down into smaller bite-sized goals, each with their own deadline, kept me honest and on track to reach the final larger goal. It's also incredibly helpful in making your actions more strategic and organized. You'll get there faster. Remember, a goal without a plan is just a wish. So develop a comprehensive plan. It's just like setting up dominoes with each piece placed purposefully. And it just takes a small little nudge to set things in motion. But here's the catch. Those dominoes won't line themselves up. Oh no, it's on you to devise your plan and set the stage for success. So set the goal, develop a plan. Commandment number 4, take consistent action. Persistence is action, not just intention. There's a huge difference. You need to keep moving one step at a time. Because having a dream is great, having a plan is even better. But neither means much without you taking action, right? Action propels your dream from being just a thought into existing in the tangible world. It is the secret sauce that transforms what could be into what is. So why do so many people struggle with taking action? It often boils down to fear. Fear of failure, fear of stepping out of your comfort zone, or even fear of success. But you know what, my friends? Action is the best antidote to fear. And as Mark Twain wisely said, do the thing you fear the most, and the death of fear is certain. But here's the great part. Taking action isn't just about grand gestures or massive leaps. Sometimes it's as simple as taking one small step in the right direction, consistently. Consistency is the key to turning actions into habits and habits into successes. It helps you to build that momentum, build trust in yourself, and it also demonstrates your commitment to your goals. So ready, set, go. Now is the time. Remember, every action, no matter how small, is a step towards your destination. Don't just be a dreamer or a planner, be an action taker. That's when the magic happens. Commandment number 5, embrace failure. You have no choice. You have to learn. It's nothing more than a course correction. Failures will happen, but it is not a full stop. It's just a comma, an opportunity to learn and grow and get better, a stepping stone to success. It helps you build resilience, learn from your mistakes, and develop new strategies. Seeing failure as a part of the process rather than a dead end is huge when it comes to persistence and growth. And if you don't look at it this way, failure can seem overwhelming and permanent, and that leads to feelings of inadequacy, and it can cause you to give up way too early. So look at each failure or roadblock as a lesson. Ask, what has it taught you? Sometimes you'll find out you're even better off because you're now opening your eyes to other options, maybe a better route, a better idea, a better option. It's just a course correction. And in the face of setbacks, bend, don't break. Lots of successful people embody this, probably all of them. Think of Sarah Blakely, who wanted to be an attorney, but she created Spanx instead after she failed the bar exam. Or Hershey, who failed many times before inventing the Hershey bar, and they've sold billions of pounds of chocolate, all because of his persistence. Number 6, cultivate a growth mindset. Having a growth mindset is important for everything you do. You need to believe that your abilities and intelligence can be developed with some effort. It opens up a whole new world of possibilities for you. It encourages curiosity, resilience, and it fuels persistence. It allows you to start seeing obstacles as opportunities to learn and grow and get better. In contrast, if you have a fixed mindset, you can limit your potential, slow or even stop your progress, and it can completely destroy your persistence. So you want to cultivate a growth mindset. And to do that, you need to challenge yourself. You need to persist when you face obstacles and setbacks and understand that effort is the path to mastery. You absolutely can do it. Commandment number 7, use visualization techniques. I love these. Some people find this controversial, but I don't know why. Visualization is practiced by some of the most successful athletes, icons, moguls you know. And in case you aren't familiar, it's the practice of creating a mental image or intention of your desired outcome. Literally picturing it in your mind as if it's happening already. It can greatly enhance your motivation and even your confidence. If you regularly envision your success, you start to train your brain to stay focused and persistent in your endeavors. You also start to believe more that it's possible and that it will actually happen. It puts you in the right mindset to achieve. Without these visualization techniques, it's much easier to have a lack of clarity and motivation. And this is so easy too to practice visualization. Just set aside a few minutes every day to imagine achieving your goals. Do this in as much detail as possible. It really works. Number 8, celebrate small victories. Celebrating small victories is great. It builds confidence, reinforces you're on the right path, and it motivates you to keep pushing forward. It helps you to recognize your progress and appreciate the journey, not just the destination. Many successful people still believe the journey is more fun than the destination, so enjoy. Not acknowledging these little victories along the way can lead to feeling like you're not getting anywhere and feed into your frustration. So set milestones within your larger goals and take the time to acknowledge and celebrate when you reach them. Motivation feeds off of success, so treat yourself when you reach the milestones. I know I do. Number 9, keep learning and improving. Lifelong learning keeps you adaptable, innovative, persistent. It gives you the tools and the knowledge to overcome challenges and improve your strategies over time. It promotes a sense of accomplishment, fuels your desire to progress. New ideas and innovations can also make your progress more exciting. So trying new things and implementing new strategies to achieve your goals keeps it fresh. Refusing to learn or improve can lead to stagnation and a lack of fulfillment. So adopt a learner's mindset. Seek feedback and read a lot of books. Take online courses, find a mentor. It really can make a difference. When you learn to adapt, evolve, it's easier to conquer. And finally, number 10, practice patience. Rome wasn't built in a day. Your goals won't be either. This is a tough one, but it's so necessary. I know many successful people who stress the importance of patience because most things worth having take time. You have to believe, don't get distracted, and never give up. Because the true cost of backing down and giving up too early is really, really devastating. Scientific research on the concept of grit, defined as passion and perseverance for long-term goals, underscores the significance of persistence. This woman named Angela Duckworth, she's a pioneering researcher in this field. She found that grit was a stronger predictor of success than IQ in various domains, from military academy cadets to national spelling bee contestants. The cost of backing down and giving up, it can be substantial. Not only does it result in missed opportunities and unfulfilled potential, but it also carries an emotional toll. According to a study published in the journal Emotion, regret linked to actions not taken tend to last longer than regret over mistakes made. I've got a few real-world examples to motivate you. First, think about Thomas Edison, known for inventing the electric light bulb. His journey wasn't a straight line to success, however. He made 1,000 unsuccessful attempts. 1,000 before achieving his goal. When a reporter asked him how it felt to fail 1,000 times, Edison said, "I didn't fail 1,000 times. The light bulb was an invention with 1,000 steps." So smart. His persistence basically illuminated the world. Imagine where we'd be without him. How about J.K. Rowling? Before she became a household name with all of her Harry Potter books, she faced numerous rejections. 12 publishers rejected her manuscript, and even when Bloomsbury agreed to publish her books, they advised her to get a day job, doubting the book would make much money. Today, she's one of the most successful authors of all time, and her story serves as a beacon for aspiring writers all over the world. How about Oprah Winfrey? She's a media mogul and a billionaire today, but Oprah's beginnings were far from easy. She faced poverty, abuse, and numerous career setbacks. At one point, she was fired from her job as a news reporter because she was deemed unfit for television. Can you imagine? But Oprah persisted, believing in her own ability to make a difference. And today, her influence extends far beyond television, touching lives all over the globe. Now, these few little stories remind us failure is often not a full stop, but a comma on the path to success. Remember that. They highlight the importance of persistence, of drowning out the naysayers, and most importantly, believing in yourself and your ideas. Before we wrap it up, I want to delve a little deeper into that Angela Duckworth study because it's really just so fascinating, and I think it helps drive home the importance of persistence and grit, because some of her research is absolutely groundbreaking into the concept of grit, which she defines as a combination of passion and sustained persistence. But her work has completely reshaped our understanding of what drives success. Her research revealed that when it comes to achievement, grit may be an essential, if not more essential, than factors like intelligence or talent. And one of her most famous studies, she observed West Point Military Academy cadets, and she wanted to identify the best predictors of who would make it through the demanding Beast Barracks, which is a rigorous 7-week training program. And while many assumed it would be physical strength or intelligence, Duckworth found that the cadets who scored highest on the grit scale were the most likely to persist. And her research extends well beyond the military context. She did a study of National Spelling Bee contestants, which is the other side of the spectrum. And there, Duckworth found that grittier competitors were also more likely to advance to the finals. It wasn't just about raw talent. It was their commitment to deliberate practice and determination that made them succeed. Other studies reinforce her findings as well. There was a study published in the Journal of Personality and Psychology that found that higher levels of self-discipline, which of course is a facet of grit, was a better predictor of students' GPAs than IQ. And further supporting this, in 2018, there was a study in Frontiers in Psychology. They found that among high school students, those who were grittier and had a more robust growth mindset, which is, of course, another aspect of persistence, had a better school performance. And the results suggested that these students were better at utilizing effective learning strategies. Together, these studies highlight that grit, a measure of our persistence, and a passion for long-term goals plays a vital role in achieving success. It underscores the power and importance of not just being smart or talented, but being persistent, committed, and unrelenting in the pursuit of our goals. So in closing, never underestimate the power of persistence. Thanks for joining me today. I'll see you again next time, same time, same place. Until then, that's a wrap.